I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights.
Well, your death gives us the right to the Second Amendment. Bye, Charlie. You reap what you sow. You made your bed, now you gotta lie on it. Like this. I'm ready. Oh. That was Charlie. I eat Chick-fil-A too. What's the problem? Y'all gonna find me? Oh my God, Charlie, leave me alone, girl. Why are you breaking my nails in the middle of the stream, girl? You know who wasn't on and never on and was super tired and I feel like I need to chuck up them boots and hang up that dress and only come out when it is Christmas time, when it is time. Because bitch, clearly, it wasn't time on Sunday. Ricky Martin, fag. not in the good way. So, ooh. Charlie, stop! Let me. How did you bring the wannabe white girl and want to not be black so bad to Baddies Africa? Where that make sense at? I can't sell nothing in the store if I don't have a door. I used to fuck with Young Thug. I ain't addressing this shit. Call them in my dressing room, stealing dresses and shit. That's all I'ma say. Rasheeda got bags. Her husband the girl. Now let me go before they come for me. Men are the problem in all ways, aspects of the motherfucking form. No matter which way you want to point, turn, curve, bend, that motherfucking rubber band, pencil, straw, bitch. It always loop back around to have a man involved in that motherfucking shit. Grab a motherfucking snack, pull up a seat, and let's chat because it's time for some hot talk with the HB.
Who I am because I am who I am.
Because I just try to be really, really honest with people when I think that they suck. I'm ready to get the fuck ASAP.
Child, the bells are ringing, the gunshots are going off, the girls are whirling, the people are screaming. Are they happy? Are they mad? The girls are also pregnant, and the bitches is the dummies is fighting over relationships that they shouldn't even be fighting for. It's the dummies are throwing rocks from glass house. The dummies are fighting other dummies. Let's get into it, girl. First of all, gunshots going off. The bells are ringing. People are screaming. Are they happy or are they mad? Rasheeda is tweaking. Yandy is a dummy. So is Rasheeda. Cardi is pregnant. Bitch, everybody's a motherfucking fool up in here on this motherfucking day. But we gotta talk about it all. Let's do that again. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Press the little ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling so you know every time we post. Cause girl, y'all know we've been posting and we've been doing some things or whatever. We got some things coming out or whatever. So y'all just press the little ding-a-ling-a-ling so you know every time we post. Cause I can't tell you if I'm coming out today, tomorrow, the next week. I don't know. I can't spoil things for you. But what I can do is bring my fat ass up on here looking a goddamn motherfucking mess because the tea is hot. The girls are girling. And I got thoughts and opinions on a little bit of everything that's going on. So let's sit down. Girl, welcome. Grab a motherfucking snack. Pull up a seat and let's chat because it's time for some hot talk with the HB. Now, first of all, this week has been crazy. This week has... there's been a whole lot of this week or whatever. And I'm not even talking about in my personal life. I'm talking about in the world. Girl, we already know Trump is finishing with America. We already know the world's over. We already know the government is motherfucking... they're governing, bitch, but they ain't governing the right way. People's over here motherfucking shooting the wrong people. Because why the hell is this man dead and Trump is still walking? Why is he not the one shot in the neck? Why did we lose this potato face, strong face? You know he looked like that Moon character, that bug. Y'all ever seen that cartoon growing up or whatever? I think it was on like Nick Jr. or something. It was like a little bug, and I think the bug had like a little white face, red lipstick or something. That's what the man looked like. And you know what? I'm not even here. I'm not even here to justify oh, you know, it should. Yeah, no, don't kill. No, yeah, rightfully so. However, girl, why are we going for him and we ain't going? Girl, y'all want to hit everybody but the head of the snake. Y'all want to go for everybody but the head of the snake. Why are we so pussy? Why are we so scared? Now let me not say we, because the truth be told, bitch, if they hit me up, matter of fact, let me not even say that, because if they hit me up talking about with some cute coin and stuff to be an assassin girl, a bounty hunter, I've always wanted to be that. So if the bounty's right, I'm hunting. Hello. Anyway, So there's a lot to talk about, but first things first, we've got to get into the breaking news that just happened a couple hours ago, girl. So, oh boy, Charlie Kirk has been shot dead. He's been shot unalived during the Utah Valley University event, girl. Now, I don't know much about this man. All I know is that every time I've seen this man, he's always saying some crazy problematic shit. We know that he is allegedly a Nazi, girl. We know that he is all for gun violence. He said, "Oh, we need guns and people to get shot and killed because it gives us the right to our Second Amendment."
I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights.
Well, your death gives us the right to the Second Amendment. Bye, Charlie. Thank you for coming. That's not funny. So yeah, so he's shot and dead and stuff. You know, he is he's anti-women, he's anti-everything. He is a Trump supporter down. He is a Republican down. All his views are Trump supporting. He's against immigrants, against all these things. So you know what? I'm not a person that wish death on people, and I'm not a person who'll be like, yes, he's dead, congratulations. Because you know, it's nothing to congratulate. I feel bad for his family that have to deal with it. That his family that didn't have anything to do with his death, that are now at a loss. Because of his death and stuff. The ones who are good in his family, you know, his kids, because obviously they're innocent. You know, I'm not gonna say fuck your kids, because your kids are still babies, still they innocent to me. The baby mother, I don't know what she was going through. I don't know if she's a person that her views align with his views, or if she was, you know, being abused. But whatever the case may be, sorry for the family and the good ones in his family. Anybody who had the same views, bitch, fuck you, and you I don't want to go to hell. Anyways, but what I will say is, I just feel as though I see a lot of people up in arms, a lot of people going off about it on social media. First of all, I was going through people, like, I be tapping through people's stories and stuff, and for some reason, I'm going through people's stories and I'm seeing people talk about, oh, you guys are wrong for people. I'm thinking that, like, y'all got your minds in the right space, but y'all over here talking about y'all on this man's side or whatever, because or y'all feel like it's that people's wrong for celebrating his death and stuff because it's okay to be challenged. Girl, challenge is when you say you like chicken better than salmon at this taco stand that we went to. And I'm like, girl, the salmon's the best seller. Challenged is you saying McDonald's got better fries than motherfucking Chick-fil-A. Challenged is you motherfucking saying you could run this mile, bitch, I could run a mile more. That's a challenge.
Challenge. Get a fucking job. Do that challenge.
A challenge is not aligning itself with the motherfuckers who's doing damage to the country. Because of his ass and him creating a following and creating all these things, he's supporting Trump. When you have followers and people who are following you, they follow you based off your views, bitch. So he's not only causing this movement and voting for this stuff or whatever, but he's also promoting that type of mindset and that type of behavior. And you bitches talking about challenging motherfucking thoughts. No, challenge is when we have a conversation and you're like, okay, but I want to play devil advocate. I want you to think about it like this. That's a challenge. But when you are sitting at places and arguing with people saying, yeah, fuck this, fuck that, oh yeah, we need gun violence. Girl, I'm sick of all of y'all. I'm sick of motherfucking all of y'all. I'm really about to start unfollowing a whole bunch of people because y'all motherfuckers, I be gagged. I be like, whoa. You're a woman, or you're a faggy, or you're of color, you're a minority, and you're over here supporting the people who are supporting the bad guy. Tired. Not so much to say on Charlie Kirk because truly I don't know much about him, so I'm not gonna sit here and blase and rant about him. All I'm going to say is y'all got your priorities fucked up because y'all keep going for the wrong people. Y'all want to keep shooting and killing the wrong people. Y'all know who we need to go for. Y'all know who needs. So why are we playing? He definitely served one of the Republicans that be at the Republican convention centers up on them grinder apps causing the crash outs. That's what he did serve, because it definitely was serving. He was that little curl that he got in the front and that plain face and that little demeanor, he got that little diva in it. Girl, I'm just saying. Y'all, just as I put the camera away and set everything off, I had to come back on her real quick. Girl, yet again, another school shooting. And guess where? Starts with a C. No, not Connecticut. Colorado! Girl. You know what's so funny and ironic? And you know, I'm not laughing at school shooting. We never laugh at school shooting. School shooting should not be happening. Kids should not be motherfucking dying. What's ironic and funny to me is also scrolling through social media, seeing the divide between people, you know, saying, R.I.P. Charlie, you didn't deserve this, you spoke out and this and that. And then having other people, oh, fuck you, you fascist, you Nazi, you this and that. All this, whatever the case may be. The irony is, you know, having someone like him who just died an hour right before the school shootings to sit there and be so pro, and the people who are following him and the people who are supporting him be so, oh yeah, we need guns, yeah, guns should happen because this, that, and the third, and if you die, you die, because we need the Second Act Amendment. Well, look what happens. Because of the guns, because of the lack of gun control, another school shooting. Yet more young children losing their lives, and more parents fearful of sending their kids to school, more parents now at loss, more parents scared, more children scared and exposed to crazy shit. And we're supposed to sit up in here. I'm supposed to come up on my platform. We're supposed to share on our stories. R.I.P. to a motherfucker who was one of the as far as social media goes, one of the spearheads for the Trump campaign and the Republican Party. Bye, Charlie. Bye, sir. You and all your Republicans and all the people who believe. You and all the people who believe gun violence and all this stuff and want to support the Trump and want to support the Republican Party and want to support all these views on all these things, whether it's women, anti-women, anti-gay, anti-trans, anti-all this stuff, anti-gun control. But then a school shooting happens and we're in the same breath supposed to say, oh no, this man was shot in the neck at a college event. We should feel bad. We should be concerned. This is when the gun control should happen. But it wasn't happening when all these kids was losing their lives. Girl, to Charlie, to all the Republicans, to all his followers, supporters, and all the people who think he was right and think that all that method of thinking, that think it's a challenge, not to speak on the opposite side or to play devil's advocate or to challenge people's ways of thinking in the right, productive, debative way, but to be non-constructive, evil, and support the badness and promote the bad thoughts and negative behavior. To Charlie and to all those that follow him, whether it's a bullet through the neck, a knife in the back, drowning, or whatever the other case may be, baby, you reap what you sow. You put out evil, you receive evil. Them bullets coming for you, you deserve it. Because them little kids definitely did not motherfucking deserve it. So fuck Charlie and fuck all them other motherfuckers who think that, oh yeah, challenge. No, fuck all of y'all. And when trouble come knocking on your doorstep like that, don't come to the social media talking about My mind is on the motherfucking kids losing their life in school. My mind is on my trans brothers and sisters. My mind is on me and my other drag brothers and sisters who motherfucking, and the gays. And my mind is on the women and the old people and all the things and the immigrants, all these things that motherfucking being cut back, wrote back, and disrespected and walked on and spit on and hated on. My mind is on them. Fuck all them other people who's on the bad side. Something bad happens to you, baby. You reap what you sow. You made your bed, now you gotta lie on it. Like this. Cause that bed isn't from motherfucking Sleepy's or motherfucking Bob's Furniture. That bed is the casket from the funeral home. Thank you so much. And my real condolences and heart goes out to those kids' lives that were lost and to those families whose lives that was lost. As for the shooter, baby, you better go down too. So, from one Kirk to another, we're going to go from Charlie Kirk, and might as well, since we're in the Kirk realm, let's keep it with the Kirks. I mean the Frosties. Rasheeda, girl, I'm going to need you to come to the front of the congregation. We got on your ass a little bit last time when we was here having a little muck. And we were talking, we were eating, we were kicking. Girl, listen, I said it then, and I'll say it again. I'm thirsty. Oh, the spirit. Oh, Charlie Spirit's coming to get me. Oh my God. Why are you playing with me? I don't appreciate that. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna have to keep my eye on the audio thing because I want the video to be like connected to the audio. I want it to sound like audioly good, like audioistically good. I don't know how you say that word, but I want it to sound good, like from the audio. And the mic is connected, but the mic cord is tweaking. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to keep my eye on this audio thing and my tabs at the same time, bitch. Cause I got all my notes here that I gotta make sure I touch on all of them. Anyways, so like I was saying. I said it before, this whole Rasheeda and Yandy situation to me is corny as fuck. For both of y'all to be fighting and arguing with each other, talking about my marriage, this my marriage, that, this man, my man, this my man, that, I'm not this, I'm not that. Bitch, y'all both look stupid because both y'all marriages is in shambles. Bitch, y'all both in lying ass relationships. Bitch, y'all both dealing with cheaters in some way because Yandy, we know you cheating and now your man cheating, but you stepped out first, girl. So because you stepped out, he followed you behind the door, girl. You can't get mad that he followed you behind the door when you left the door open after you stepped out. Now, Rasheeda, listen, my smoke, before this whole little sit down that happened on this episode of Hip Hop, I was fully on like, I was like not playing devil's advocate, but I'm like, bitch, y'all both look stupid. Y'all both just arguing, looking dumb. But after seeing this episode, yeah, Yandy, you look dumb and stuff or whatever the case may be, but I'm gonna just say it like this, Rasheeda, you's a dummy, bitch. Now, you's the dumb bitch. Let me tell you. For Rasheeda to sit up here on the motherfucking TV, play on our screens, and our faces, sit here and want to play on getting Yandy's face, talking about your marriage this and your marriage that and your man this and your man that, and I made this show and me and Kirk are the king and queen. The king and queen of what? Bitch, like one of them comments said on that post, bitch, king and queen of what, bitch? You're not even the queen of your household. You're not even queen of your marriage. Hello, somebody. You want to over here talking about, oh, you need to take care of your kids, Yandy, this, that, or your kids, the third, your kids. Baby, your kids is motherfucking murderers. Your son's about to go to jail for murdering your motherfucking daughter's motherfucking ex-boyfriend because he's been X'd out of the picture because your dumbass promoted and showed your daughter how to tolerate weak shit and to be around corny shit and to let a nigga play in her face, whether he playing in her face with another bitch or playing in her face with his fist. So, Rasheeda, for you to sit here in anybody's face and try to clock somebody's tea about their household and their kids and their marriages, baby, the call is coming from inside the house. You need to stop throwing rocks from a glass house, bitch, and pick up that phone. Look in the mirror and see that the real deflector is you. Girl, please, and rest assured, Rasheeda, nobody's tuning into Love and Hip Hop to see you and Kirk. I tuned in to those little clips between you and Yandy because it's beef between you and Yandy. So if anything, like Yandy said, bitch, I made you relevant. Because no shade, that storyline of you and Kirk constantly cheating on you and stepping out and, oh, I need the marriage and business and business and marriage and business and marriage. Bitch was tired. It been played out. The last time it was good was when Jasmine came as the mistress, as the other baby mom, the other woman, and you had that little drama. That's when it was a little interesting. But it's no longer interesting no more because now she bumping purses, she over here holding purses and popping up in the clubs with your mother. So y'all hold the sister wives. And rumor has it, the streets been talking. And it sounds like y'all been bumping purses together anyway. Just to satisfy Mr. Kirk. I'm the type to make you want to chew up all my bubble gum. No, bitch. You're the type to make him want to cheat and come back home, bitch. And still cheat in your face and play in your face again. Rasheeda, I'm so done with that whole, and then for the nerve, I've always been a Yandy girl. No shade. Like, Yandy, there's things that she's done throughout her time on Love and Hip Hop and her career and stuff that has pissed me off. And I'm just like, girl, it don't make no sense. Especially like her trying to orchestrate this whole story with like what's going on with her and Mendice's bitch. Stop trying to orchestrate. Just tell us the truth. We know you was out in France or Paris with that man that was your man. That your faggy best friend. Because one thing about it, the fags always have receipts and the fags will expose the true tea. Your faggy ex-best friend who came out talking about you was with that man in Paris that we heard about a year ago, a couple some months ago. Girl, come on, just open up. Be who you are for your motherfucking pride. And if you stepped out on that man, that's fine, girl. You was holding that man down while he was in jail. Doing God knows what in jail. We don't know if he was hunting the pussy or giving the pussy. Or probably fucking on some motherfucking patrol cop pussy. Hello, somebody. So I'm not mad at you for getting yours and doing yours. I'm all here for women empowerment. However, what I'm not here for is for the games and let's stop trying to play games. Let's stop trying to show face. Especially the one thing I can't agree with Rasheeda with is Yandy, you quick to always be in everybody else's thing, but you don't really want to talk about your situation, baby. Let's sit down and talk about what's happening in your house. Let's sit down and talk about how Mendice and you are no longer really together because Mendice ain't happy. He want to be around with every other bitch that he around with and the girls, because I ain't in Atlanta, but we've heard things. Hello, somebody. Let me just say, the gays are very tight knit. There's a lot of us, but the ones who know. And I always keep my ears to the motherfucking streets, bitch. Hello, somebody. I'm ready. Oh. That was Charlie. Oh my God, Charlie, leave me alone, girl. Why are you breaking my nails in the middle of the stream, girl? I know I need them done, but you didn't have to do that. Charlie! Leave me alone, please. Leave me alone. I know you hated the fags. I know you hated the people of color. I know you hated women, too. I'm also part woman, but I don't need you to come attack me right now. I don't need you to come attack me and just pop my nails off mid motherfucking stream. Mid fucking recording. I'm going. Y'all hell is hot, bitch, and I'm going straight there. And let me tell you something. I am so ready. I am so ready for the day that I am inducted to the pink chair. Because I know Wendy had a purple chair, but I'm going to have a pink chair. Maybe red. I don't know. But probably pink or like a hot pink. But I can't wait till I'm inducted into the pink chair and Wendy gives me her passes the torch to me and says, here, daughter, I want you to take this. Because no shade, we're always going to clock tea and we're always going to spill real tea. We're not gonna spread no hate. We ain't gonna spread no hate, but we always gonna clock the real tea and spill the real tea. And whoever's feelings we hurt along the way, so be it. Anyways, like I was saying, the whole Yandy Mendici situation is corny. However, Rasheeda, girl, you is one bitch some motherfucking be talking, bitch. You the fool. You the fool for you to be on here talking about this, that, this person fucking this person. Bitch, shut the hell up. Bitch, shut the hell up. Shut up. That whole motherfucking situation is corny. Rasheeda, you need to shut the fuck up. That the whole and the king and queen topic of the who run Love and Hip Hop. First of all, Yandy ate because Yandy was the one who originated Love and Hip Hop. She is the one who. It's not like she, not the original. Like she originated. Because of her, that show exists. Because of her, Atlanta was able to become the hit it was. Because if it wasn't because of her starting Atlanta, of getting Timona Scott to start Atlanta and then start New York and start LA and all this stuff, bitch. Who would have been you?
I'm the type that make you want to chew up on my bubble gum.
Bitch, you make him how you the type to make a nigga want to chew up on bubble gum? Bitch, you don't even want to chew up on your pussy. He trying to chew up on every other pussy but yours. Rasheeda got bags. Her husband's a girl. Her career is over. What I do want to say is, as far as people's mental, because I know separation, marriages, divorces, all those things do fuck with people's mentals and stuff. So I'm not wishing on anybody's downfall. However, we know what's tea and we know these marriages are all bound to fail. Being that everybody's cheating, fucking, and hunching on other people, lying, and trying to save face for the camera for the viewers, as if the viewers and the cameras don't know what's really going on. But as far as people's mental health, I know those things could fuck with people's mentally and physically and emotionally, all those things. So I just pray for everybody on an emotional level. I hope everybody's okay and everybody is not, going through it behind the scenes and like really like, oh my God, specifically Yandy and Mendici, because I do feel like even though now their stuff is more public, I do feel like it's taking a toll on them in some way for both of them, in my opinion. Now, as for Rasheeda, in my opinion, I feel like she is in one of those cases where it's like you lie to yourself so much you start to believe the lie. Because she's lied to herself so much, and because she lied so much, and because she ride for Kirk so much, she live in La La Land and she think ain't nothing wrong with her house. Because she kept saying the things, she's like, yeah, and I own that. Bitch, you shouldn't want to take pride in in your man stepping out on you and not cheating, but having a whole other baby on your head behind your back with another bitch. And possibly have other ones that we just not seen on TV. Bitch, y'all want to lie and orchestrate everything else and just come up on next season. If you want to own everything else, bitch, come on next season and own how your son is a murderer. Not one time, but 2 times. Now, let me go before they come for me. Anyway, I used to fuck with Young Thug. I ain't addressing this shit. Called him in my dressing room, stealing dresses and shit. That's all I'm going to say. One thing about it is, my girl Nicki, she's like a Kanye to me. Everybody says it about Kanye, and I kind of agree, but I also think he's off his rockers. But for me, it's like, she's kind of like a Kanye. Like, yeah, the shit they be saying be out of pocket, but there's truth to everything they say. And in my opinion, we been new. We been heard. Young Thug is a fag. I just wish he'd come out the closet. Hold on, y'all. The checks are coming through. The checks are coming through. The checks are coming through. Let me clear this real quick. Hold on. The topic of all this, that, and the third of Young Thug and stuff. Now, after him sitting on podcasts, all these voice messages leaking, all these conversations, Mariah lying over here capping on her rap just to get him started talking about Glover Little like Rihanna. Bitch, I don't know who told you that. I don't know. I've never heard anybody say Glover Little like Rihanna. Bow Wow, maybe. Rihanna, never. I don't know what you're talking about. So, you know, this whole all these conversations leak from him in the jail and all this stuff. This man want to go up ahead and say, he wants to leave all that stuff behind him and he wants to let it go and let it be in the past.
I do shit every day. I'm looking at my best friend, them do what they do. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at certain shit, and it's making me feel how I'm feeling. Like, I ain't never been a nigga to pillow talk. I ain't never been a nigga to talk about nobody else in my life on the phone with nobody else. I've never been that type of nigga. I've been, these last few days, I've been sitting around like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, what I was doing?
I appreciate you saying that.
I think I was just so fucked up, and I just felt like it was just over. Like, I'm just sitting in jail 24 hours on 23 and 1. I'm in a cell 23 hours. Like, at this point, I'm just like, man, I don't give a fuck. Life, it ain't what I'm thinking it is. Like, I'm just talking. At this point, I'm just talking. At this point, I'm just holding conversations with my girl. But the crazy part is, all these conversations that I had on the phone, I also had with the same niggas who I was talking about on the phones. So that's why it don't seem weird between us, me and them. Cause I done held these same conversations with Wham. I done held these same conversations with Savage. How I feel about him, how I feel about Wham, how I feel about this, how I feel about every situation. We talk like men, we brothers, we talk. They tell me how they feel about certain things. So we all align. We won, we what we is. But you gotta understand, like, my standpoint, I'm locked up. Nigga, I'm on the phone talking to my girl every day. This is the only person I'm talking to on the phone. This is the only person that I can talk to. Like, I can't even talk to my family because they just like, how they is, it ain't good for my case. They can be on the phone, they don't understand certain things. So if I be on the phone with them, they might say the wrong thing on the phone. So now I can't talk to them. Now I can't talk to Bank. I don't want the police to get on Bank. Now I can't talk to Wham. I don't want the police to get on him. I don't want the police to get on Savage. I don't want the police to get on Pluto. It's just so much shit in my mind to the point where I'm just like, I'm confining myself. I mean, not confined. I'm like trapping myself to just communicate with one person. And then I might go to court and just get body slammed by the motherfucking judge, bro. And then I just got to come back to the jail. Now I'm on the phone with somebody that I love, whoever it is I'm on the phone with. And they like, or goddamn, they say, this nigga right here been pulling up on bro. This nigga pull up. Of course, I'm just like, bro, I just got body slammed by the jail. I'm just feeling how I'm feeling, bro. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I ain't even tripping on that. I'm just saying what I'm saying. And I done told all these niggas these same things. I feel like I was tripping, but I feel like, cause I ain't never did that shit like that. I ain't never pillow talk with no girl ever in life. I ain't never in my life held no conversation with no girl about no another nigga ever until jail. And I've been trying to figure out, like, why the hell was I even doing that? And then I just had to, like, think back to when I was in jail. Because I did a long time in jail. So I know how to think right back to when I was in jail right now. And that's another thing I don't even want to do. That's why I don't even respect the phone call shit coming out. Because all it do is make me think about when I was in jail, going through fighting for my life. All it do is make my girl think about those long-ass conversations on the phone. We praying and we doing shit and hoping that I can get away from this shit and come out of it. That's the weird part about this shit that's happening. Like, this shit, all this fun moment in the memes on the internet and trying to just like tarnish my existence and just my real nigga shit, my real nigga life to like, just to have fun with it. But not knowing like, but this shit traumatizing the hell. This shit goddamn make me remember when I was in jail. This shit make me remember those dark ass days and moments I had, bro. This shit make my girl cry. She ain't even tripping about what we saying on the phone. Nigga, we said, whatever I say, I can say twice. I'm a grown man. I'm a man, nigga. Whatever I say twice. And I done said it to every nigga. They know that. So I ain't tripping on that part. I'm tripping on just like the world not knowing that.
I don't know too much about the situation. All I'm gonna say is this is why I did want to bring it to the congregation. Y'all niggas need to cut it the fuck out. It is 2020 motherfucking 5. All this, first of all, is cut out with the motherfucker. I want to be straight. I don't want to come out the closet. Young Thug, like, for example, Young Thug. Baby, you need to be straight up and tell us that you a fag. And just come out the closet. Y'all need to stop trying to hide who y'all are, who y'all want to be, and who y'all really are deep down the side because y'all scared how the hood niggas gonna think about y'all. Baby, either way, when you a rat, they think about you that way anyways. Which leads me to what he said. He has said something like, you know, when you're a hood nigga, when you're like a street nigga, whatever the case may be, if you're a rat or you're gay, that's when it kind of like, you know. And you know what? I understood what he was saying with the conversation because like he was saying basically like if you come to me, like he fucks with gay people, you know, gay people on his team. So it's like if you come to me saying you gay, I respect you. Like I respect you more as a man because you're owning who you are. Whereas to if you come to me and you're like, oh yeah, I'm this, that, I'm fucking bitches, and then I find out you gay on the low, it don't make me look at you the same. I lose that respect for you. I understood what he was saying because it's kind of like to have that courage, especially like when you're a femme like me, you know, a bitch like me don't care. But when you're a hood nigga like that is out and like, yeah, you jacking blood, but you also jacking the rainbow. It's like, it's more, it's respected because it's like, damn, like, you know, niggas in your hood don't respect that, or that's not what you bred for or whatever, and you owning up who you are. Like, so I can respect that. But when you are trying to portray something you're not, and you're talking about you fucking this bitch, that bitch, the third, but you really out here motherfucking sucking dick and cock, I can't really respect that because you're not owning who you is. You put it on the front and you put it on a mask, you being fake. So I understood what he was saying in a sense, and in the sense of because I've grown up like adjacent to the streets. I didn't grow up in the streets. I grew up adjacent to the streets. So I could have had the choice to be in the streets and be with all the niggas and stuff, but I chose not to, especially because I was so out there too. Like as a fag, it just wasn't happening. But I did have gang brothers. I was selling weed with kingpins and things like that or whatever, selling drugs or whatever. So it's like I'm very familiar with that lifestyle, and I understand why there's a lot of DLs, and I understand. But at the same time, it's also 2025. Go the fuck up. Y'all be so concerned with motherfucking who's gay, who's not, bitch. Bitch, y'all need to be motherfucking concerned. Like, y'all need to concern yourself with something else. Who the rat? Y'all want to stand up and stop fucking with y'all gang bros because they're hood rat. I mean, they're DLs and all this stuff. But you don't want to stop fucking with your homeboy who was just beating the shit out of his girlfriend up in front of you in the car. You don't want to stop being cool with your friend who motherfucking raping and killing and stealing and robbing. Oh, but you want to stop being friends with the hood nigga who's a fag. Like, girl, please, bye. You sound stupid. Y'all sound stupid. And one thing I do want to say about that hood shit and that gang shit and gang. Listen, all that, you can't be a rap. No say. And I've always been like this since I was younger. When I was younger, I was a little conflicted, just a little bit, because I understand the street code. Like, it's not just a gang code. It's not just a gang nigga code. If you're from the street, you know there's certain things you don't do. You don't snitch. You don't call the cops. There's certain things you don't do. However, being a fully grown, mature adult now, bitch, if it's bitch, I'm not fighting no hoe, no shade. Right now, these nails need to get done, so that's fine. But when these nails are done, bitch, these nails are too expensive to be fighting a bitch, to be fighting a nigga, to be this, that, and I'm not going back and forth with you. I'll read a bitch down, but if you really trying to do either let's fight, let's link up, or baby, you keep harassing me or you doing some crazy shit, bitch, or yeah, the cops will be called. If I hear a neighbor getting abused or something like that, I'm not knocking on the door to put myself in danger. Bitch, I'm calling the cops. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And in some cases, you gotta call the people who's supposed to be doing what they supposed to be doing. This whole rat situation, the whole you're not supposed to snitch, I'm sorry. If my life is on the line, if my freedom is on the line, if me being able to make money is on the line, me being able to be with my family is on the line, if me, that's gonna stop my bag. If me not snitching is going to stop my career, put my career on pause or whatever, bitch, I'm motherfucking snitching. You ain't finna stop me, bitch. I'm finna make my bag. So for me, the same way I feel about 6ix9ine, and I've always felt like that since he snitched. Baby, you did what you had to do to get up out of there. Now, granted, he's fucked up his parole a couple times and fucked up his little deals and stuff. So he's ended up, he's going back up in the slam. I think in October, he's going back in October 7th, something like that. He's going back to jail. That's on you. You fucked up your probation. That's on you. I have nothing to do with that. But on the snitching run, for you to get out of jail and be with your family and all that stuff, baby. Listen, I'm not saying, especially if you did the crime, bitch. If you did the crime, bitch, you gotta do the time. It don't matter who you snitch on. Don't try to snitch on somebody and put the blame on somebody else, bitch. If you did it, no shade. If you and somebody else committed a crime together or whatever, if you giving a plea deal or whatever, maybe I could see you wanting to snitch or whatever. But in my opinion, I feel like if y'all both, like, let's say y'all murder somebody, bitch, you could snitch if you want to, but no shade, you deserve to do the time. So, bitch, I suggest you just shut the fuck up and stay up in there, bitch, because you're going to get that person locked up, you're going to be freed, and you're going to get shot and killed because you want to be stupid and you want to, like, you help somebody with the crime. Why would you even? However, for those people who are indicted and motherfucking sent to jail for crimes that they didn't commit or crimes that they just witnessed, or when somebody did something worse than them, and you talking about getting me free next month when I'm supposed to do 10 years or life, and I get out next month if all I got to do is say Rick, Danny, and Nicole's name. Yeah, Rick, Danny, and Nicole did this, that, and the third. Bitch, that's why I always tell people, don't commit no crimes around me. Do not commit no crimes around me. Because if the cops come knocking on my door, the same thing like I tell people, like when Trey used to come over and stuff, and they want to they want to do different drugs and stuff up in here, or when friends come over, they want to do different. No. Up in here, we only smoking two things. One thing, marijuana. However, for my cigarette smoking acquaintances and friends, you can step out to the balcony and smoke that. You ain't smoking that up in here. I don't want that smell up in my house. But if you have to, and you really need to go outside, that's fine. However, any other drug up in here, it ain't happening. Because if you do the wrong thing and you overdose up in my house, for the cops in the ambulance to come knocking on my door, talking about, you was the last bitch that was with... I'm dragging that dead body out to the hallway. Oh, we saw you on the camera drag... I called the cops. I thought they were having a seizure. You guys took so long. It's your fault. Do not do no crime around me and do not die around me. Because no shade, I'm not going to jail. I'm not being questioned. I'm not being blamed, accused of, or anything for your crimes. I'm not fucking up my life, my future, or stopping my bag, or my career, or my freedom for anybody. Bitch, you do the crime, you gonna motherfucking do the time. Ain't no don't tell nobody you saw this. Bitches, the cops come knocking, and they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna take you if you don't tell the truth. I'm giving it all up. Fuck the street code. Bitch, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta grow out that motherfucking mindset. Especially, you grew up a hood nigga. You are all that stuff. Yeah, sure, your name is Young Thug. That's great. But you are now what was one of the biggest artists. Now you're not so much of the biggest artist because you can't make that same music that incriminates yourself no more or whatever for a certain amount of time or whatever. But it's like, you have a certain stature, a certain thing. So why the fuck are you still so consumed and still talking about and still pressed about shit that happened in the streets? Bitch, move yourself away from that. Y'all hood niggas never make sense to me. Y'all street niggas never make sense to me. Y'all will get out of jail and y'all end up right back in jail for doing the same shit or worse. When you get your freedom, bitch, or when you elevate or when you start making money, why the fuck are you trying to end up back in the situation you were just in? Bitch, you're rich. Leave that street shit alone. It don't matter you blood crip, this, that, and that. You got, not all the homies is meant to win with you when you motherfucking win. Some of them motherfuckers are gonna hold you back and it's gonna be the reason why you locked up in jail or dead. Or career crashed. Cause due to just being acquaintanced. Bitch, wake the fuck up. You street niggas and hood niggas to wake the fuck up. Y'all think y'all so macho this, that because y'all not snitching and y'all not being gay and this, that, and the third. Bitch, no, you're a bitch. You're confused and you's a dummy. Next, like, come on. So, San Francisco, I believe, or San Diego, big gang of hood and mask group in all black robs jewelry store. This old Asian man's jewelry store with the girl.
This is what it looked like inside the store as thieves wearing hoodies, masks, and caps smashed glass cases and snatched jewelry. At one point, a suspect pushes down the 88-year-old store owner and he cuts his feet on broken glass.
They stole over, I think it was 10K or over 100K in damages and stolen goods. And then that man had a stroke, after one of them pushed him to the ground. That poor old Asian man. You motherfuckers, y'all need to all go to jail and y'all need your ass beat. Because I don't even know, first of all, how do y'all even split all that? It was definitely more than 15 of y'all in that video. I want to say more than 20, but I don't, the video's not refreshing in my mind right now visually. But it just, all of y'all robbing, like, I don't get that. Why take all of y'all to do that robbing anyways? First of all, why do it take that many of y'all to rob a jewelry store? It was one old man and his nephew, uncle, son, whoever the fuck that young motherfucker was in the video. And all you motherfuckers want to see and y'all just want to rob and destroy and this, that, and the third and cause that man a goddamn stroke. I'm pissed for him. Truly. I don't know what's going on in this world. Y'all want to just keep causing motherfucking problems and destruction, bitch. Y'all need help. And shit, next time if it is gonna take that many of y'all, girl, hit me up, girl. Let me know it's T-Girl. Because I could have conducted a way better plan that would have probably been a little more smooth than causing all that ruckus and chaos with 25 of us in one motherfucking video, bitch. 50 of us in one motherfucking jewelry store stealing. Bitch, at least split us up. 5 of us going for a distraction. 5 of us going to start stealing. 5 of us for damage. 5 of us behind the wheels. Like, girl, and then y'all fucking broke the storefront too, bitch. All of y'all. 2,500 of y'all breaking into one tiny jewelry store and y'all need to ram through that motherfucker's glass doors and windows. So now he lost all that in motherfucking stolen goods and damages, but now he gotta fix the motherfucking front door so I can't even open up my shop tomorrow and place new orders of my zirconian jewels to be sold in the store because I have to worry about fixing my doors. Bitch, I can't sell nothing in the store if I don't have a door. Y'all motherfuckers is selfish. And the fact that y'all are gonna sit there and split that motherfucker and not give me a piece is a little more selfish. Nah, let me stop. But rest up for that man. I hope he's okay. I hope all that shit gets fixed. And I hope the city or whatever, like, reimburses him or something or helps him out with that. Because that's really fucked up, man. All them boys, I hope they all go to jail because, girl, bye. Y'all is disgusting. Y'all is disgusting. Now, Why are we talking about disgusting? I just want to talk about disgusting ass men. So last week I was scrolling on X. Yes, I still have X. Get off my dick. I don't care. I eat Chick-fil-A too. What's the problem? Y'all gonna fight me? I'm not supporting them. I'm not sitting here doing sponsorship for them, but good food is good food. Anyways, I'm scrolling down X and I see this video of this British black man. I guess it was like this podcast or this video, whatever was going on, and it was just a group of them having conversation. And take a look.
That you want to no, here's why I don't date black women. Listen to me when I'm talking to you lot.
I'm listening.
Because you lot don't like to listen.
I'm listening.
I don't date black women because you don't like to get put in your place.
Which place?
Your place.
Which
and when
place?
you get put in your place, you think you got taught like a man.
That's why they were cheating on you then.
You're not men.
That's why they were
Watch
cheating
this.
on you.
Stay in your place.
Cheated on you multiple times.
Yeah, I know.
Because
I know.
you're
And that's
putting no one
why
in
I'm
their
never going to
place.
be in your pom
That's
pom
why you
ever
have to
again.
dip out the pool
I'm not with
because
black
you
women
control
because you don't like to
nobody.
get put in your place.
Apologies,
Listen,
sir.
listen.
Apologies.
where?
Apologies.
Oh wait, you just wait. Did she just shoot? Did she just shoot?
What kind of
Did she just shoot? Go. Where's your hair? Where's your hair?
You lame simp ass bitch motherfucker. That's all I hear. This the problem with you black sellout men. Let me not even go with all the races right now and all the other ways that I want to go with this conversation. Let me keep it specifically on the black men who have this mindset. Jonathan Majors, Shannon Sharp, football players, plenty, like Tyreek Hill. All these men that decide to say, oh, black women can't this and black women can't that and they just don't listen and fuck them. This is why I talk to every race. I want everything but a black woman. Well, that's why y'all be going to jail and fucking up y'all careers and losing y'all careers. Not because y'all don't like black women. Yes, I am a fan of intergender relationships. I mean, interracial relationships and all this stuff. Bitch, be who you want to be. Whether it's a man, woman, no matter what the race, I don't care. I'm here for love is love, bitch. However, when those men, you men specifically, who want to die on that hill of this is why I don't date black women because y'all don't shut up, y'all don't this, y'all don't that. Y'all always want to go with the white woman or the Asian woman or the specific Latin race, because not all Latin women stand for it, but there's a specific race of Latin or of Hispanic women that will deal with it. But y'all will go with any race that will let you disrespect them, degrade them, abuse them, walk over them. Because most of the time, when we hear these white women come out and speak, or when they break up with y'all, or when they're suing y'all, it's for abuse. It's for this, that, and the third. For throwing TVs on them. And for beating them so motherfucking bad and choking them out and this, that, and the third. Yes, some women chase those type of men for a reason. They try to set them up. They try to track them down. They try to this and that. I'm not saying, so not all cases. But in most cases, y'all have that, oh, I don't fuck with black women because this and that, or I don't fuck with this type of woman because this and that, because you don't want a woman to stand up and know her motherfucking worth and be an independent woman and say, we not tolerating this, that, and the third. You will not speak to me that way. You will not tell me what to wear, how to do, where, and who, and how to go. That's why y'all don't like black women. Because y'all niggas are so bitch made, y'all cannot be with a woman who knows a little lick of what she's worth. Because it'll fuck up the whole system. You have things how you want to roll in your head. You want to be with this bitch and say this is your girlfriend and stuff, but you want to abuse her and cheat on her and get her pregnant, all this stuff, just to have a bitch at home. Then you want to have a side bitch. Then you want to beat and abuse on that one, so you can have another girlfriend. And then another side bitch, and then those two you treat right, because the first two you beating on, then you got no more energy to beat on another one. But you beating on these two, so you got 4 bitches. And then a lot of the times what happens is, not always, but like about 60-70% of those times, now because you got all these bitches and you beating on these two is a little too perfect, a little too calm for you, and now you just want to add more to the thing. You fucking all the other bitches, but now you got a gay side, a gay side bottom, or a tranny on the side, or whatever the fuck you outside of the spectrum, or whatever. And now you're creating this whole vicious cycle because you're mistreating these ones because they're not, because or whatever homophobic ideas or homophobia you have against that or whatever. So you're treating them like shit, causing them trauma, while you're treating these two fine until they find out that they're being cheated on, or one of them already knows they're being cheated on, they're okay with that, so that's also trauma, and now they're cheating and bringing back motherfucking things, then raising their kids. And the ones you beating on trauma, you're just causing a whole thing of trauma. This is why I motherfucking say men are the problem. In all ways, aspects of the motherfucking form. No matter which way you want to point, turn, curve, bend, that motherfucking rubber band, pencil, straw, bitch, it always loop back around to have a man involved in that motherfucking shit. Men are the motherfucking problem. In all way, aspects of form, between certain mindsets and certain traumas and other things, men are the motherfucking problem. And I'll die on that hill and I will stand on that hill. Until men start showing me otherwise, and that's not even on a personal level, that's just men in general. Men I know, men I have fucked with, other men that I know, the girls I know fuck with, the from growing up, from men on media, from men in social media, from men every single day. Girl, men are the motherfucking problem. And you bitch ass men who want to sit there and feel and put down black women and say black women don't deserve this or you know, a certain type of Latina women, because they also say Puerto Rican women are a lot. So for y'all to say and say these women of color are too much and this is why y'all date outside y'all race or don't date these type of women, it's really because y'all bitch man and y'all just want a soft bitch to run over and beat under. And you motherfuckers are the ones that need your ass beat. Cause that man who was up in that video all over, oh yeah, look at your hair, what your baby hair, your eyebrows, shut the fuck up. Your lips are chapped, you look dusty, bitch, and you probably could barely afford her motherfucking dinner. Use a bitch. Please get the fuck up out of here and give it about a year. Matter of fact, somebody look up this man's information. I guarantee you, he's got at least one phone call or one offense of DV on his motherfucking profile. Bye. I'm tired of all y'all. When I tell you I'm tired of men, I'm tired of hearing that conversation too. It pisses me off. The hell is wrong with you? Now, while we're on the topic of what the hell is wrong with you, let's talk about this woman at a baseball game. So, earlier during the weekend, there was, I guess, baseball's back in session, football, whatever fucking balls, all these balls are back in session. All the sports. You know, this is the time that the men are at the sports bar acting goddamn fool and going crazy and everybody's drunk and everybody's throwing festivals and parties and you hear people screaming from outside your window in their apartment about, yeah, football, guys, yeah. Anyways, sports, masculinity. I have nothing to do with it. So, there was a baseball game. And this dad, you know, there's always this thing where, like, I guess, like, the baseballers, like, they pitch balls into the field where, like, signed or whatever by one of the players on the team. This dad is with his kids at the game, and he catches his ball from the throw. Now there was this other lady and this other person standing there trying to catch the ball. Bitch is free for all. It's like when you throw the bouquet in the back. Whoever catches it, catches it. I don't care if it's in your sight, bitch. If another bitch says swipe, bitch, it got swipe. You should gotta be quicker than that. Thank you. So the man grabs the ball for his son. This Karen ass bitch with this mushroom top haircut wants to walk over and just cause a ruckus. I love karma. Ooh, I love a good karma moment. I love a moment like that where karma gets a bitch in a bitch face and good karma hits the good person and bad karma hits the bad person in that moment. It's like when somebody like causes a scene outside, you out buying something, they skip you in the line, they're like, I was here first. Now they go ahead and then they make the payment and then you go next and they're like, oh my God, you're the 100 customer. You just won something. Now that bitch is pressing salty because bitch, you could have been a 100 customer had you just got back where you were. But since you want to be all motherfucking thirsty and shady and messy and try to fight my son for a motherfucking baseball that wasn't even yours, bitch, that it was free for whoever caught it, and I was quicker than that. Now you want to come at my son? Well, guess what? Now my son just got a goodie bag of balls and shirts and hats and signed autographs and probably tickets for the next game. Bitch, you's a dummy, and this is why I do not like Karens. Yes! I do say Karen sometimes. You should be a Karen in some cases. In some cases, I have to turn into a Karen. In some cases, you have to tell a bitch, I will sue, or I will this, to get movement, to get something happening, to spark a conversation, to spark this and that, to make somebody do something. When you call in your phone bill and they're like, we have no more options for a payment plan. Sorry, we have no more options. Then you gotta turn into a Karen. Bitch, I'm only 10 days past due. What the fuck do you mean you have no more options for a payment plan? Now, you can either give me the option or you could connect me to the supervisor. Please and thank you. Sometimes you gotta turn into a Karen. But in that case, bitch, you's a dummy. And you want to turn into a Karen and try to be this, that, and the third. Well, baby, you got your ball with the autograph, but guess what? That little boy goes home with more. He won because you slow, bitch. You slow and you extra. You extra. And in the words of Nikki from Bad Girls Club, not the good extra. You're not the good extra. Not in the good way. So, ooh. Charlie, stop! Let me... real quick, just some real quick things to just spark conversation. Bitch, I'm not really a Real Housewife fan, but now Real Housewives of Atlanta is bringing bitches who ain't even married. This is the problem with all these shows. Y'all Real Housewives, y'all basketball wives, y'all this, that, and the third, and y'all don't got exactly what it is. How it's a Real Housewives of Atlanta, and probably 2 bitches on the whole cast are Real Housewives. All the other ones are girlfriends or nothing. They're just there collecting a check. Bitch, then call it the Real World Atlanta. Call it fucking Living Atlanta. Keeping Up with the Dolls of Atlanta or something. Girl, y'all want a Real Housewives of Atlanta. Bitch, Tammy Rivera is no longer married to Waka Flocka. They got separated years ago. Why the hell is she now coming on the show talking about Real Housewife? Bitch, you ain't no Real Housewife. But okay. If you say so. Now, the only person I'm not going to complain about is K. Michelle, because K. Michelle's a good too, and no matter where K. Michelle goes, she bring good TV. And the rumor has it, and rumor on the streets is that there's already a lot of drama going on between some of the girls and K. Michelle, and I live for it, bitch, so I might have to tune into the next season just because K. Michelle. Y'all don't want to bring back Nene, but y'all brought K. Michelle in. Now, hear me out. If y'all smart, after this season, y'all finally asked Nene to get that contract back, and y'all bring Nene back and Phaedra and K. Michelle on the same season. Like Basketball Wives, you have all these girls on Basketball Wives, but the only one married to a basketball player is fucking Jackie. Everyone else is just there because they were Basketball Wives at some point, or they're a friend of somebody, or they got a kid. What the fuck is this? Real mommies of Real Mommies Wives or Real Mommies of Atlanta, bitch? I don't know. I just want to talk about Natalie Nunn and her chinions. Girl, Natalie is so tired. So, as you know, for those of y'all who keep up with baddies and whatever, Natalie always, because she doesn't fight no more and she's CEO, she feels like she is that girl. She always has someone there fighting for her battles. You know, when Scotty came on, she tried to make Scotty her little minion and chinion and stuff. And then she tried to make Jayla her chinion and Krishan her chinion at some point and try to get Rolly, but Rolly broke out of that. So, you know, at some point she tries to get everybody to be her chinion to fight against girls that she don't like or that try to fight her. This season of Africa started off with her bringing a whole bunch of new girls in, along with the big 3 that she was hoping was going to beat Diamond's ass every motherfucking episodes and be her chinions and do her dirty work. However, Diamond got it cracking with all the big, which is of course her 3 against the alleged big 3. Because in my opinion, the real big 3 is Diamond and Ivory and Pretty P. If we're gonna really talk about big 3, and the other 3, Lex and Summer and Dolly, they tired. But anyways, we were always gonna get that no matter what, because they had beef still from last season, so we was always gonna get that. But she tried to bring on these new motherfuckers to all beef for motherfucking Diamond. Only one of them bitches fought Diamond on her behalf. And then she brought on Choco, and Choco fought her on her behalf. And now she brought in Amber Rose, that racist Trump supporter, who doesn't even like to be black. She likes to be white. How did you bring the wannabe white girl and want to not be black so bad to Baddies Africa? Where that make sense at? She not even proud of her culture. She not even proud of being black. You want to bring her to Baddies Africa. Now she over here talking about she this, that, and the other. She a bad girl. Well, girl, I know she probably signed a contract like Aubrey and all the other bitches to not get touched. But no shade. We did see how she tore Jocelyn up a little bit in that classroom, so I'm not going to be too mad if somebody put hands on her. Let's see if Amber's hands really work. Because no shade, Jocelyn, she very hit and miss. Jocelyn's hit and miss. One day she'll beat a hoe, the next day she might just get a little bop bop, 2 seconds too long. So let's really see you fight one of these girls on Baddies, girl. But instead of her fighting, she brought her cousin over. Something Rose. I don't even know what the fuck she is. I don't know her name. Nobody cares. She come on talking about, I'm here to take your spot. I'm here to replace you. I'm here to replace you. Just after Natalie just finished telling some Diamond yesterday, girl, we're good, we're not beefing, we have no beef. I just feel like you're always trying to come for me and da-da-da. Then you want to come on Hot this episode talking about, shut up, this is my shit, I'm talking now. And now you bring this bitch to come fight? Girl, Ivory go up on live after Rolly go up on live because Rolly's been eating up Natalie the whole time. Girl, Rolly's ready. Rolly is tired of Natalie and her fuck shit, and I'm hoping that the reunion Rolly pop her ass. You know, I feel like everybody's always scared of popping Natalie because of whatever contract she signed. But bitch, you see how Diamond popped the ass real quick last season and they brought her back ASAP. Natalie, you hold no weight here, no shade. Bitch, your chin holds more weight than you do. I'm just saying. Rolly's been talking about the whole situation and stuff, talking about, you know, all this stuff. First of all, also, side note, Natalie's new album is Tired. Rolly hit the mark on the head, and the mark on the head. Tired ass album. I don't even know what she thought she could do music, bitch. Stick to reality TV, thank you. Anyway, so, I mean, she has some features, because I love Outside, and I love Pulse on Me, Baby, and the other one, what's that other one? It's not Outside. It's the other one.
He's getting his pussy, I'm mad. He's getting the pussy, I'm bad.
Beaten? No. Something like that.
He's getting that pussy, I'm bad. He's getting my money, I'm mad.
Anyways,
I want my husband back to the bag.
she ate that up. She has her little feature verses she be eating, but her own songs, chop. Now, so Ivory goes up on live and she had a couple things to say.
This bitch called me, nigga. This bitch called me and told me like basically in other words, like I'll put you on the next season, but you got to defend me. Defend you from what? Defend you from who? Defend you from what? Defend you from who? Is what I'm saying. My bitches against Diamond and Pretty P. You want me to go against my own bitches?
Girl, you must be dumb. Bitch, they're not you. All the other bitches, they may be like you and they may switch for a coin and all that stuff. They may be fake for the bag and all that stuff. But all these bitches, they real friends. They real bitches. Diamond, Ivory is not switching up on Diamond and fighting Diamond for you. Or Pretty P, bitch. I mean, I know her Pretty P and Natalie don't really got beef like that, but still, she's not fighting Diamond for you. And she's not fighting no bitch she fuck with for you. Not only that, but they also come from the same motherfucking network. Why would you think why are you trying to turn my bitches against each other? I love Diamond and Ivory's duo. I love them and Pretty P too. But Diamond and Ivory specifically because they come from Now Let's TV and I saw them on those shows and stuff. And to see two girlies come to this show and like be friends, because like, you know, other girls would transfer over from other shows or other networks and start beefing. These two still being friends, I love it. And close as friends, I live and love it, bitch. So, bitch, you're trying to break them up, bitch. I'm just hoping at the reunion they all pop on you. Girl, Cardi might be pregnant, and it's not with Offset's child. Well, we don't know. And she could be pregnant with his child, because, you know, some bitches want to keep it in the family, don't want to have too many baby daddies. But it's definitely giving his old boy's kid. What's his name? Stefan. It's definitely giving to Stefan, baby. Because ain't she with Stefan? I mean, we haven't really seen them together lately or in a minute or whatever. I haven't been seeing them. But it's not the last person she's been with. Unless she's pregnant with some random's baby or some new nigga's baby. I don't know. But in my opinion, listen, do what you want with your body. Who am I to tell a woman what to do with her body, her pussy, and her uterus? Do you, boo. Get dick down, get fucked, get pregnant all the time if you want to. Now, in my opinion, you went from one fuck-ass nigga to now having a baby with another fuck-ass nigga. I mean, he's not from what I know, Stefan's not as bad as Offset, but he's a football player, he's sexy, he got all these bitches and stuff, he be doing pink coke on the boats. Girl, I don't know what, are you just bringing this baby in the world because you're like, okay, that's a no shade, like, if you're, this is what I be feeling like. If people own up to what they're doing, and if it's like, you know, if the sense makes sense, I'm here for it. But if you don't own up to it, or you're just trying to find another reason to, like, she sat on Jennifer Hudson's show talking like, yeah, because when I have a lot of babies, when you're older, you're guaranteed that one of them will take care of you. Rightfully so. However, I'm not here for bringing kids into broken homes. Why are we continuously bringing babies into broken homes? Yes, you're financially able to take care of all them kids by yourself. However, why are we raising kids and bringing kids into a situation where their parents aren't together, or where their parents are beefing, or where their parents this and that? To me, it just don't make sense. It don't make sense. You already had 3 with Offset. Especially the older one, Culture, she's going to have to see all the things and all, in the situation that happened between you and her father and stuff, and all the cheating and all that stuff. That's just going to hit her and going to affect her in some way. Now you're trying to bring in another baby with Stefan when we know this relationship most likely not going to work. No shade. It just don't make sense to me. It just don't make sense to me. Y'all keep wanting to pop out these babies into these broken homes, these broken situationships, to be single mothers, single fathers. I just don't understand people's logic sometimes. I don't understand people's logic. But what I will be here for is if she comes out and she says, or even if she don't, but if this is the reason, if the reason for her having the baby is because Stefan is a football player, one of the top ones up there, one of the top in the league, girl, collect that coin. Because no matter what happens in the relationship, and even if you don't want to pay, bitch, you are guaranteed to get some motherfucking football coin, bitch. You're guaranteed of some of that retirement pension. You're guaranteed some of that cointada and some of that child support no matter what. So truly, even though you don't need it because you got your own money, if that's why we did it, I don't blame you. Because you got Offset, who's an artist and stuff. He always gonna have residual checks from his music. Collect that coin for all them 3 kids. Now you got Stephon, who's a football player, who's one of the top in the league, bitch. Collect that coin for that baby. But please keep your pussy legs, ladies and everybody else. Keep your legs closed and stop fucking and just popping out these kids to pop out kids. Because y'all just popping out kids into damage and broken situations and broken homes and drama and mess. Y'all are causing and raising more drama and mess because y'all bringing them into the drama and mess instead of making sure y'all shit's fixed, instead of making sure this relationship is the right one, instead of making sure that this is the right man you want to have this baby with, even if y'all not in a relationship. Whatever the case is, like, fix y'all motherfucking shit and y'all priority. But we're not gonna do too much on Cardi. Congratulations on her winning that trial against the security guards that tried to sue her for $260 million, bitch. Shout out to her, bitch, because, you know, bitches really be trying to play or whatever. So thank God she kept that money and stuff, and she won that motherfucking lawsuit. And we're looking forward to her album, even though I feel like it might flop just a little bit, no shade, just because based off what we've heard already so far from the Player song and that other snippet she has out, it doesn't sound too promising. But I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. That is my Bronx sister and is my spirit animal. I love Cardi B. Do not hear me say I love Cardi B and think I don't love the queen. I'm not even gonna say her name because I don't want to make it seem like we're going them against each other, because I'm over that. We over that. But a lot of people, they be like, oh, you this side, so you don't fuck with this girl. No, anybody who know me knows I'm a queen girl. Damn, queen is number 1. That will forever be my role model, my inspiration. But Cardi will forever be one of my spirit animals, except in the whole relationship messy stuff, girl. But anyways, end this episode on a high note. We're gonna quickly just run through some recaps of the VMAs, just some things I have to say. Not too much, because honestly I didn't really tune into the VMAs, though the performances were a little cunty and stuff, and some people we had there were great. I just feel like the VMAs have kind of lost its spark. You know, the VMAs has kind of just become another award show instead of being the VMAs. You know, I usually, growing up, it used to be like, oh my god, the VMAs was a big thing. Everybody would like plan that day and watch it. Now it's like, did you watch the VMAs yesterday? Oh, I didn't even know it was on. So, but I just want to shout out a couple people. Doja Cat, bitch. That's a bitch album I'm motherfucking excited for. Because Doja's, none of her past albums have missed. Even when she did Scarlet and the spin-off of the Scarlet 2 or whatever with the Claude or whatever, hit after hit after hit, even though maybe 1 or 2 songs were skipped. But Planet Her, straight down, top to bottom, no skips. The next album, straight down, maybe 2 skips. Bitch, of a 20 song album, I'm really excited for Doja's motherfucking album. And the way she started off that motherfucking performance, now that was iconic in my opinion, and should be as one of the most iconic performances just because of creativity. The way she started off by cutting off LL Cool J and then hitting that motherfucking stage and doing it was so Janet coded and so Michael and Whitney coded and just so good. I fucking love Doja, bitch. The choreo was on, the outfit was on, the aura was on, everything was motherfucking on. You know who wasn't on and never on and was super tired and I feel like I need to chuck up them boots and hang up that dress and only come out when it is Christmas time, when it is time. Because bitch, clearly it wasn't time on Sunday. Why you so obsessed with me? Girl, not even lip syncing to your song right. The lip sync was choppy. The walk was stiff, choppy, dry. You look dead in the eye. No aura, no energy, no nothing. Then you hitting these fake high notes in the song, trying to pretend that you're hitting them, and we're like, girl, you look like you were like yawning, bitch. You weren't even trying. You weren't even trying to make it believable, bitch. Mariah's tired. And sorry to the lambs. I know sometimes when I talk about Mariah in person, especially with gays, they get so like, Mariah. I said what I said. Mariah's tired. We good. We're good. I don't even tired. But congratulations to her for that award. Congratulations to Lady Gaga for winning Artist of the motherfucking Year, bitch. Cause Gaga is that motherfucking girl, bitch. I know shade, but her album, the rollout, the choreo, the everything, the switch from everything she was doing to this, it's too kind. Like Beyonce, like there's certain artists who have the way they think of things and plan things and execute things that is just so from an artist standpoint and an entertainer standpoint, choreographer and everything type of standpoint, flawless, 10s across the board, bitch. Like they are fucking magnificent and geniuses. But on the topic of her performance, you know, people were saying this was a selling a soul or a ritual type of performance and all this stuff. And no shade, we already, we already know the Illuminati exists. We already know these rituals happen every year at the VMAs. There's always going to be some fire and red and blood type of performance as a ritual, because the VMAs is like a ritual stage or whatever for a lot of artists or whatever, whether they're upcoming or already set in stone. But it's like, babe, if we're talking about Illuminati and we want to be real, Gaga was been in it, girl. Ow. Gaga been in the Illuminati, so I don't feel like it was her like selling her soul or becoming the Illuminati again. Maybe it was a ritual, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. In my opinion, it was just an artist ass, like a creative ass performance that ties into her whole album rollout. Yes, it could be dark and demonic, but I also feel like we have to get to a point where we have to understand. I'm big on believing in the Illuminati and all that stuff and all the, you know, all the demons and stuff that happen in Hollywood, lizards and stuff. And performances and rituals. I believe in that down. We talk about conspiracies. We do it all the time. I believe in it down. But we also have to get to a point where we also have to understand art is art. And no shade. It's like you can take from certain ideas. If you want to take from a hell type of idea or a devilish type of idea, now in my opinion, I don't feel like you should dive too much deep into the devil idea the same way like if you're going to do a more spiritual, godly type of rollout or type of situation, I don't feel like you should play on God's name and do too much of heavy on God or whatever. Like do it like in a tasteful way. You can do art in a tasteful way. In my opinion, the way Gaga is doing it is tasteful. I do feel like maybe it was a ritual having the women in cages and stuff like that, you know, all that stuff. But if I don't know, I really can't tell you how the ritual, like what the ritual will be. Usually it's like they're studying their soul to become bigger or to gain more money or to become the top of the top or win more awards, whatever. But no shade, Gaga always wins awards. When Gaga was doing her motherfucking jazz little moment with whole fucking the Joker and stuff, but she was still winning awards and she was still motherfucking eating in the topic of conversation. So no matter what, Gaga's always gonna be that girl. So whether it was a ritual or not, get off my girl's neck. No shade. No shade. And lastly, I just want to shout out bitch Lola Young. I love Lola. I know she's tired of performing Messy, and I know she's tired of hearing, hey, can you perform Messy for us? Because it's a popping song, bitch. Her song was like 4 years old or whatever. It just started popping last year or early this year, whatever. But bitch, her vocals, even though they only give her like 45 seconds to perform that one verse and that motherfucking chorus, give Lola Young my motherfucking stars, bitch. Because that bitch motherfucking eats. She a raw vocalist. She gives me like Amy Winehouse mixed with, damn, I can't remember that artist's name. Fuck, but I love me an artist that like they're not a perfect singer, like, you know, a singer like Adele, a singer like Beyonce. Like to me, they're kind of like perfect singers where like they like hit that certain. But Lola has that raspy, grungy, like singing, emotional type of voice. I love those type of singers too, but it moves me. It makes me feel the emotion. I can feel you're sad, happy, mad, whatever you're feeling. And bitch, Lola Young, love her. Ricky Martin, fag. Shout out to him. He had a really cunty performance. It was definitely given like he's old. You can tell his age, but you know what? Ricky ate that down. Shout out to Ricky for winning that Latin award. Tate McRae, bitch! Now, I know she won an award that everybody was like, why did she win that award? I don't know who she is. In my opinion, yeah, y'all can say what y'all want about Tate McRae, but Tate McRae is that girl. I'm not even a Tate McRae stand like that, in my opinion. I'm not a big Tate McRae girl at all. But one thing I will give her from a performer and entertainer standpoint, when Tate McRae hit the motherfucking stage, bitch, give her motherfucking flowers, bitch. Them legs in that sand, that crisscrossing them knees and flip-flopping and whacking. Bitch, doing more than what I could do with these knees, girl. Because my knees would have been in that sand, bitch. She was eating that up. And all her dancers. Tate McRae is that girl when it comes to performances. And we talk about the essence of Britney, bitch. Yeah. She got all the essence of Britney, bitch. The aura, the energy, the way she flip her hair, the way she made that little cunty. Yes. Now we want to talk about real cunts though, who in my opinion probably stole the show and what was one of the most talked about performances. Yeah, Busta Rhymes had his thing, it was cunt, but it was kind of, you know, no shade to the hip hop boys, but them hip hop rapper men, they come up on stage and with their old music and they just sit there and do the old shit. They're not doing nothing but rapping 5 minutes just straight back up. It's kind of tired. It's like, you know, give us a little something more exciting, no shade. But it was still kind. Congratulations to them as well. But Sabrina Carpenter, bitch. If we talk about essence of Britney, bitch, for real, she gave that down here. The Britney-inspired look, the choreo, the dancing. Sabrina has been eating up the past couple years with her performances and her music and all that stuff. I'm so happy and proud to see her go from, what is it? you, the other half of me, to middle of starting over, to I feel so much lighter like a feather with you off my mind. I fucking love Sabrina, bitch. Wait until me and Sabrina motherfucking sit for an interview or make a motherfucking song together at some point or do both. Because I can't wait to sit down with my girl Kiki, because Sabrina's such a bad bitch and she around my age too. So it's T Sabrina Breen. But shout out to her because she ate that up, and the message she had behind her performance of the dolls and you know all this stuff. I love when artists do bring mainstream topic main topics and conversations and problems in the world and talk about it and like do a performance about it that's not too movement and activist wise, but does a country performance and integrate, like, how do you say that word? But like you mix it in together with like a cause, a purpose, a reason. I love performances like that because it's like I could watch that performance and not be like, oh, this is an activist performance, or this is a performance so solely like to save the trans and the gays and the dolls and the LGBTQ and the drag queens and all that stuff. This is not about that. It's just a country performance that just so happens to be also a performance that stands up and showcases the trans, the dolls, the gays, the LGBTQ, the political community. Anyways, I'm finna get up out of here because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little hungry. I'm thirsty. Bitch. We've been chatting, and bitch, my mouth is drying up. So, anyways, I'm finna to go. That's it for today's Hawt Talk, girl. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Hawt Talk. I want to try, I'm trying to try a couple new type of ways of doing Hawt Talk, new type of ways of approaching Hawt Talk as far as like how the camera's set up, having the mic, things like that. Just trying new different things until y'all know what I'm talking about. For those who real fans, for those who not, if y'all first time here, hey, how you doing? And if you've been here before, well, welcome back. And stay tuned to the Instagram, TikTok, and all that, because that's where you're gonna see all updates, all things going on. A lot of things out coming for me, Jada Hbic, and also Hbic Productions, bitch, which is where you're watching us at right now, bitch. So go follow us on Instagram. Go follow me. My socials are down below. Jada Hbic on TikTok, JHBIC on Instagram. Follow me on both because Instagram, I'm a little more daily, like little small updates or little small posts on my stories and stuff. But TikTok, we be having a good kiki over there. Girl. So y'all go follow me. Stay tuned. Like I said at the beginning of the video, like, comment, share, subscribe, press the little ding-a-ling-a-ling so you know every time I post. And bitch, we'll see you. I don't know. I was gonna say next week for Hawt Talk, but something's telling me we might have to come back sometime this week to talk about some hotter topics that may be popping up in the media within the next couple of days. So I don't know. Maybe you'll see me next week with Hawt Talk, or maybe you'll see me sooner than that. But if not, until then, I'll see you on the next one, bitch. Like I always say, the HBI shit is shining the fuck out. I love y'all. Bye, bitches.